Just one second, okay?
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
Brilliant. Right, so my name's Nick from an online child protection team called London Overwatch. This is Lloyd, alright? We've spoken to you about a conversation you've been having with a child who's, how old? Can you say the age?
Me?
Yeah, how old is the child? 13.
13, but...
Yeah, hang on, just answer the questions. Who's 13 years of age? Yeah. And in that chat, the conversation became a little bit inappropriate, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did, okay. Lloyd's going to ask you a few questions, okay?
Yes, sir.
I just want you to know that I'm going to film this for our safety to say that we haven't hurt each other. No one's hurt you, have they, so far? You've been well treated. It can be used in the court of law, potentially. I don't want you to give out any personal information. No addresses, no names, and I don't want you to mention the child's age. I don't want you to mention any of the apps that you've been using. Okay. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
If you do give any information away, it's your own responsibility. Yeah. So how long has the conversation with that 13-year-old child been going on for?
1 week.
1 week. Okay, well, look, I'm going to pass you over to Lloyd.
1 week,
yeah.
We are chatting about...
I'm just going to lift his phone up, okay?
Yeah,
We're just going to...
I give the... she said, can we chat on the WhatsApp?
Yeah.
And I say...
You don't need to mention any more apps or anything like that, okay? We've already said that, haven't we? Don't mention any apps, don't mention any names.
Okay, maybe 5 times chat? 5 days?
Yep.
Yeah, not every day. Yeah.
Why would you think that we're here today to speak to you? Mo, it is Mo, isn't it?
Yeah, Mo.
Mo. Why would you think that we're here to speak to you today about what's been going on in these chats?
I can not very much English, I understand.
Okay. Why do you think we're asking you these questions?
The child's product.
Sorry?
Yeah, the child's product.
We're a child protection team, yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing that you think has made us come out to come and speak to you today?
About discussing these things.
Disgusting things, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what sort of things have you been doing, Mo?
That means chatting with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, which first we chat friendly. Then she said, can we meet up? After that, I say...
So I'm just going to come a bit closer just so we can pick up what you're saying on here, that's all right.
She told me, I'm going to wedding house Sunday, and we can meet on the weekdays.
Yeah.
I come and see you. I ask him, how you coming, your father, your children.
Yeah.
We can meet friendly. I don't want anything, just friendly.
Yeah.
And then we can meet up. It's okay. I say, your father, your mom and dad not asking you coming? No, I can tell to my mom and I'm going to my friend's house.
But she wanted to come and meet you, did she?
Yeah.
You didn't try to meet her or anything like that?
I said, so we can, if you want, we can meet up for friendly. I said, honestly, my heart. I said, we can meet for friendly. After that, she said, okay, we can meet up one day. Then she told me, weekdays, I can meet up on evening time. I can't daytime. I thought, 13 years.
Mo, sorry, I'm just going to stop you now, okay? Because you're whittering on a little bit, and I'll be honest with you.
No, I'm explaining to you, sir.
Yeah, but we explained to you when we very first got here that we appreciate honesty. Yeah, that's all we've asked for from you. So that's all we've asked for from you so far, isn't it? Is honesty. You've tried saying that she tried to arrange to meet you.
Yeah.
Mo, in this folder here is a copy of every single message that you've sent to this child, and every message that she sent to you as well. So I can see the bit at the beginning where it's just a bit of friendly chat. She says that she's 13. You say, oh, I'm a bit too old for you. But then very quickly, you start asking her for pictures of her in her school uniform. And then you start asking if she wants to come and meet you for lunch or for coffee, and that you'll take her to the beach.
Yeah.
That's not her arranging to come and try and meet you. That was you reaching out to her saying, let's meet. Well, in fact, your first message was, let's meet and have a coffee.
Yeah,
and she said, yeah, but I'm in school. And you was like, yeah, but next week it's school holidays, so you can come, we'll have pasta, we'll go to the beach.
Yeah.
So now we know we're on the same page, and you know that I've read everything that you've read.
Yeah.
Do you want to start telling the truth a little bit?
Yeah. Then after that, she said we can meet up on the Sunday, the 5 o'clock. You come.
Did she say that though?
Yeah, she texted me Sunday morning, and
Let me stop you again, because you're doing it again. You're not really listening to what I'm saying, are you? You need to tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling truth. Yes.
She hasn't led this conversation at all. You've been the one asking the questions. You've been the one suggesting things. You've been the one asking questions. This child hasn't tried to arrange to meet you.
No.
It's all there. We told you that you need to tell the truth. That determines where we go from here, okay?
Yeah.
At the moment, it's not looking very good for you because you're lying through your teeth.
No.
You've not really said anything so far, but the little that you have said is pretty annoying because you're lying to my face, even though I've said I've got everything in that folder there.
Yeah.
So let me tell you a few things that you've done, yeah? A few things that you've done. You've acknowledged that she was a child. You've acknowledged that you're far too old for her. Yeah, then she says that she fell over and hurt her knee. You offer to give her a massage. That's where the creepiness started, round about then. Yeah, you're offering to give a 13-year-old child a massage. Why are you doing that?
I did a mistake. I thought she's maybe old age, maybe lying to me. That's why I thought. But
Why would she lie to you about being 13 years old? Why would a fully grown woman be chatting to you and then lie and say that she's 13 years old? I'd understand if she was a 30-year-old woman and she said, oh, I'm 28 or I'm 26. But why would a fully grown woman lie and say I'm 13 years old?
Honestly, I thought it's the site, they put the site 34, then she maybe put different pictures, something like that.
No. Because the pictures that you've got of her profile pictures and things like that, she's very, very clearly a small child. Yeah, she says that she's 13.
Yeah, she told me 13.
Yeah, I would look at those pictures and say that she's 11 or 12. You know, she looks young for her age. And you're questioning whether she might have been an adult or not.
You're right, because I thought my...
I know I'm right. I know I'm right because I've read every single disgusting word that you've said to her.
I thought my side is a different picture, maybe. That's why I'm scared. Then I stopped there. I say, sometime I not...
You're scared?
Yeah. Then she, the Sunday, messaged me, my message, okay, 5 o'clock, you can meet.
There's two ways this could have gone, all right? We could either stand here and we could ask you questions, you could give the answers, you could tell your truth, and we could all go along our business, yeah, and we'd all be all right. Yeah. But the fact that you're sitting there and you're lying to me, to my face, you know, things ain't going to go very well for you. Yeah, you saying that you're scared while you're talking to her, not as scared as I am of you. People like you terrify me. Do you know why? Because you sit up there in that grotty little flat of yours and you prey on innocent little children. You sit on the internet and you type away trying to get your own little bits of sexual gratification.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Why do you do it?
I thought it's not mostly I chat, but honestly I thought it's she told me 13 years. I thought it's things, but last moment I put the appointment. She put the appointment. Then I say I can't come because I can't come to meet you. I have to go because I'm scared. I thought it's wrong.
Sorry, I don't know what question you're answering, but that's not the one that I asked you. The question that I asked you is, why are you talking to children on the internet in a sexual way? If you could answer that question, that'd be great. Then you can worry about whatever other bollocks you want to come out with afterwards.
Yes, I'm wrong now.
Yeah, that's still not an answer, is it? Yeah, you're very good at talking. Yeah, you've sat here and spouted a load of bollocks for the last 10 minutes so far. Let's start telling the truth. I've asked you a question. If you can just answer that, then we'll move forward from there, yeah? Why are you talking to children sexually on the internet?
I don't know how to answer this.
You can start with the truth.
Yeah, I'm truth, boss. I did the mistake. I'm apologize. I did the wrong age.
So you've done a mistake.
Yeah, I did the mistake. I'm not doing anything.
Are you the sort of person you learn from your mistakes?
Yeah, I learned my mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned mistake.
And you learned that mistake, yeah. And to show you learned from that mistake, you stopped talking to this child, you blocked her, you deleted her, and all that, did you?
Yeah, I did. I done.
Yeah, except before that though, before you stopped talking to her.
Yeah, I need to do that.
No. Yeah, you do need to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, the police are going to get involved, and they'll probably end up doing it for you because you're going to end up losing your phone.
Sorry if I did a mistake, but I'm very sorry.
If you'd made a mistake,
I did a mistake.
You would have done it once, woke up the next day and gone, oh, fucked up there a little bit, shouldn't have done that, but you carried on.
No, I never.
Not only did you carry on, you got worse. What sort of pictures was you sending this child?
Actually, something photograph pictures.
Can you speak up just so the audio can get you on the camera?
Sorry.
Can you speak up?
Yeah.
Louder.
I did something. The porno pages, pictures.
Porno pictures.
Yeah. I sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite graphic things to be sending to a little girl, innit? You said that you'd made a mistake at the beginning. Yeah. We're going on in the chat a little bit now. So you've made a mistake. You've acknowledged that. And instead of deleting her or blocking her, you've sent her pornographic pictures and videos.
Yeah.
That's not learning from your mistakes, is it?
Very sorry. I did. Everything I did mistake. Yeah.
No. You can't say you've made a mistake because you've done it multiple times. Yeah, if I do something and I know I've done something wrong, I don't do that thing again. But you've carried on doing it. You've done it multiple times. And every time you've messaged her, you've got worse, you've got more graphic, you've got more sexual. To the point where you're asking if she wants to come and meet you for pasta and you'll spend a day with her down the beach. You've offered to take her to London shopping, didn't you? Yeah. These aren't the signs of someone that's learning from their mistakes. These are the signs of someone that knows what they're doing. And every time you ask a question, and you're getting progressively worse, it's all leading up to that day when you actually get to meet that child, isn't it? Because you've tried to meet her a few times, haven't you? Yeah. I know you're looking a bit sort of sorry for yourself now, a bit of realisation's kicking in. But we still need answers. We need to know why you're doing this sort of thing that you're doing. I don't want to put words in your mouth. You need to tell me why you're doing this.
Yeah, I did for the wasting my time.
Sorry?
I did for wasting, just for my time wasting. I done this is with wrong thing, sir. I done.
You do this just to waste a bit of time.
Yeah, that's for time wasting. Because when I finish the work, I just doing online chatting. This, not just wasting my time.
Sorry.
Time, sir.
You go on the internet and seek out vulnerable little girls just to waste a bit of time.
Not only that girl, I just feel...
That's a fucking sick hobby.
Yeah, I want to stop
Yeah?
this hobbies.
I want you to stop it as well.
Sorry, sir, I did mistake.
No. Do not keep on saying that you've made a mistake. Your mistake was picking your phone up and messaging kids in the first place. After that, it's not a mistake anymore. This repetitive behaviour, you keep on doing it, that's not a mistake. You know exactly what you're doing. And you're getting enjoyment out of it. It passes the time, passes a bit of boredom. Well, what we do to pass the time and to alleviate ourselves from boredom is we come out and we catch people like you. And Nick up there is on the phone at the moment. He's on the phone to the police.
Sorry, sir, that's why I'm not doing police or anything. I never done.
You're not doing the police.
No, I never done.
Unfortunately, you don't really have a say in the matter. You don't have a choice. The police have been called, and they're on the way here now. The moment we saw you, the police was called. Now's the time to be really, really honest. I've asked you to be honest already. You've had a go at lying. I've tripped you up.
No, I don't want.
No, I haven't finished. When the police come, they're going to be taking your phone off of you. Anything that's in that flat that connects to the internet, tablets, laptops, anything like that, it's all going to be taken away as well. What are the police going to find on those devices?
I just want to meet. I don't want to do anything.
That's not an answer to the question that I asked you. And the world fell out of your arse a little bit when I said that as well. And you had a little gulp and a little sigh. What are the police going to find on your phone and any other devices you've got? What are they going to find on there?
I don't have anything.
Well, you do. I mean, for one, you've got a 13-year-old kid there that you've been sending dick pics to. And that wasn't your penis that you sent, was it?
No.
No, because that was quite an impressive one. There's nowhere near. There's no chance that's yours.
No, not my one. I just.
No, you just go on the internet and Google pictures of impressive penises and send it to little kids. Don't do that again.
No. I'm not doing anything.
So what else are the police going to find on your phone? How many other kids have you been talking to?
No, I never talk any kids.
Never?
Never. This is my unlucky.
I'm including the ones that you've deleted. Yeah, the ones that you've deleted and you don't talk to anymore. I'm including them as well.
No, only one. After that,
You've only ever spoke to one kid in your whole life on the internet.
I never chatted.
Really?
Yeah. Never.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
51 years old, and you decided recently, you know what, I'm going to start messaging a 13-year-old kid. And you're going to send pictures of people having sex and get quite graphic about all the things that you want to see. What you want her to do. And you're doing all that when it's your first time. Yeah. You don't muck about, do you?
No, I chat with other people, but it's... the old age is coming 34, so sometimes I block it because I know this lying and I'm not chatting with them.
Oh, so when someone's 34, you block them?
Sometimes this is looking young, I straight away I block it.
You block someone when they look young?
Yeah.
Are you taking the piss?
Not this one. That's before online.
How old does she look? Yeah. Don't mug me off. Yeah. You're telling me you delete people and block them?
No, not
when they look young. How old does she look?
12, 13.
12 or 13? And you decide to keep talking to that one instead? Stop lying.
It's 12, 13, that girl, yeah.
Why are you asking her if her dad's about? You're asking about her mum and dad, but you asked quite a lot of questions about her dad at the beginning, didn't you?
We chat beginning friendly.
None of this is friendly. A 51-year-old man talking to a 13-year-old girl on the internet, nothing about that is friendly. So stop saying that. Asking questions about her dad if he's about.
No, I just
asking what he does for a living and things like that.
No, I asked Mum.
Is that because you see the dad as a bit of a threat? Because you know that if he catches you talking to his daughter on her phone,
no, I asked her.
You know you'll end up with someone like her dad coming round here and knocking on your door. Was you worried about that?
No.
Did you think about that at all? No, Did you think about if someone caught you talking to their little girl, what would happen? What do you think would happen? If that little girl's dad saw these messages on her phone, what do you think would happen?
It's not good for that girl.
It ain't good for that girl, it ain't good for you.
Yeah, not good for me.
What do you think that dad would do if he found you talking to his little girl like that on her phone?
Yeah, he come and kick me.
Yeah?
How many others is he talking to?
Oh no, this is his only one. It's the first time he's ever done it.
Through boredom.
But yeah,
the time.
it passes the time, Nick.
All right. Go to prison for sending your penis to children. Why would you do that? Very strange.
You've got a dry mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want a drink?
No, I don't want to.
You sure? Don't want a bottle of water?
No, I'm okay, sir. I apologize. I did a mistake. Hereafter, I know I want to do anything like that. Very sorry.
You can go to prison for quite a long time.
Very sorry. I have family. I'm a family person. I'm from Sri Lanka. I have children and everything.
You have children. How old are they?
They're all 10 years, 14 years, 15 years. They're depending on me.
So same age as the child that you're talking to online. So you should know better.
Would you send those pictures to your own children at that age?
Answer him.
No, I never send like that.
Why?
Oh, that's it, mate. Stand up.
So you wouldn't send those pictures to your kids?
No, I never sent like that. I'm apologize, sir. I'm very apologize. I never do like that.
Answer the question. So you wouldn't send those pictures to your kids, would you?
No.
No. So why are you sending it to other people's kids? Answer the question. Why?
Yeah, I did mistake.
We've gone over this so many times. It's not a mistake. If you keep on repeating the same behaviour over and over again, that is not a mistake. If you'd made a mistake, you would have stopped after you'd done it the first time.
I did mistake that one. Okay.
Let's change the question a little bit. How would you feel if I was sending these sort of messages to your daughter?
That's not nice.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm getting very angry with you then.
And rightly so. Because it's disgusting.
Put my body down. It's all good.
Now you ask her questions like, is she interested in older men or is she only interested in young boys? These are all very disturbing questions that you ask.
How long have you been in the UK?
I'm quite long time.
How long?
Now I'm coming now 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
So you know the law. What's the age of consent? How old do you have to be to have sex? What age?
18 years.
It's even worse. 16.
I'm not doing anything sir here. I do something. I never meet or anything.
You tried to. You tried to twice. Tried to meet the child. And then you cancelled on the day.
No.
Why? Why are you trying to meet children that you're grooming sexually online? Why?
I'm not. Yeah, be talking.
No, it's not talking. You're sexually grooming them. Why?
I want to. I just try to meet her. Just go for something meal or friendly. But I don't want to do this kind of things. My mind say that. Just I thought I want to meet. That's it. So honestly,
I know.
I talking with these things.
Yeah.
I understand. I talking with about this the porno things and messages, pictures.
Yeah.
But finally, I thought myself. I want to see who these are. This is actual picture.
Yeah, you wanted to check it was a child. If you're a
Yeah.
sexual predator.
The actual picture or somebody coming or
Yeah.
I want to check. Honestly, say I pray for you. I'm not doing anything this kind of thing. I never meet or anything. I got my children.
You're trying to meet 13-year-old girls that you're grooming online. You're sending videos of men ejaculating onto parts of a female's body. You're sending pictures of either your penis or someone else's penis.
It's a Googled one.
No, I'm not surprised. You're sending pictures of penises. You're communicating sexually. You're trying to meet these children. You're a dangerous sexual predator.
I never done. I just want to meet and see
I know you do.
how like that. But I don't have any in my mind to do anything.
What business do you have with someone else's 13-year-old child?
Yeah, I don't need to have to business with 13 years.
Why? So why are you trying to meet them?
It's my bad time because I just chat, because I chatting, honestly, I chat online all the time.
Yeah.
But this is, I can see the small face. I thought maybe somebody face. Then 30 is look like the 34 years. I asked him question first before the 34.
The child gives their age in the second message and reiterates it through the chat. You reference her parents, school, getting in trouble, deleting messages. You don't try and play it down.
No,
like you suddenly, you thought, you were absolutely convinced that's a child.
He tried telling me he was confused whether that was a 34-year-old or not.
That looks tiny. Massive shout out to
Yeah,
Layla.
34 to 13, I look like a young. But I thought she lied to me because in the profile, the site they put 34
we've
years.
been over this.
No,
It bored me the first time, to be honest with you.
That's not going to. No one's going to believe that, Mo. No one's going to believe that because you just.
Honestly, I am not going to because I got children and everything. I have depending on my children everything.
Yeah, well, that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about, which is why you're grooming children.
Mistakes,
Oh, sorry, actually, yeah, the decoy is 12, nearly 13.
I did.
I forgot that.
Mistakes,
It's mine. It's 12.
I apologize.
It's my mistake. She's
My
preteen.
mistake. I apologize, sir.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to do more than that.
No,
You are.
I apologize, sir. Here.
What's going to happen is
I apologize.
we've made a call to the police.
No,
Okay.
sir, hold on. I apologize, sir. Apologize.
The police are on their way. It might take them half an hour. It's Halloween. It could be a long wait. When they get here, they're going to review our evidence. Based on that, you're going to be arrested. You'll be kept in the police station tonight, and then tomorrow you'll be interviewed. And you have to be honest. You can explain why you think it's okay to try and meet 12-year-old kids that you're grooming online sexually. Massive well done to Layla. Big shout out to Layla and the rest of the team finding you. You were tricky. You're going to have to answer for your actions. You can't just say sorry. It doesn't work like that. You're grooming children online. You're sending penis pictures to 12-year-olds, you wrong 'un.
I apologize, sir.
Okay, I don't apologise all you like.
Because I got kids and children, everybody.
How are they going to feel, your kids, when they find out? What will your kids say when they find out you've been arrested for grooming children in England? What are your kids going to say? They're going to be embarrassed, disgusted,
Ashamed.
Shame I did not. Please apologize for me. This time I will not bring anything here after.
I hope you don't. I really hope you don't. One of the things that you said to Nick a moment ago, you said that you had no intentions of doing anything when you met her. You were just going to have pasta and go to the beach, yeah? You weren't going to do anything else with her?
No.
No? Because, I mean, I'm not going to read it all out because it is beyond disgusting, some of the stuff that you've said to her. But you've asked if she's looking for fun in bed with someone. I think, well, I remember because I've got it all written down here. I've had to read the things that you've written. But you asked her if she's looking for having fun in bed. Now, she's only a little girl. She doesn't know what that means. Luckily, there's someone like you, though, to come and fill in the blanks. Yeah, you said about where you want to lick her. Do you remember doing things like that?
No, I can't.
No? I mean, I could get the messages out and show you. I'll be showing the police when they turn up. Yeah, you sent her some pictures of like different sexual positions and asked if she wants to do that with you as well. Then you told her how big your dick was. Is this sort of stuff jogging your memory? Do you remember saying these things? That's a yes or no answer. Feel free to.
I can't remember. So I can't
No?
remember. Not like that.
I mean, you can remember it being a mistake, but you can't remember things like saying to a little girl, "Come and meet me." You invited her back to your house. You invited yourself around her house.
I'm not invited to her house.
No, you did. You asked if you could go to her house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I asked her.
Yeah, you asked her about going to her house.
A 12-year-old.
Imagine that. What do you think the family's going to say when a 12-year-old little girl rocks up with you? If I walked in and saw them sitting by my front door, I'd be asking questions straight away.
Sorry, sir.
No. It's no good saying sorry. You're only sorry because you've been caught. Because you said you haven't blocked this kid, you haven't deleted her or anything like that. Well, you're not that sorry. It's not that much of a mistake, is it? What on earth thinks you that you can just go round a 12-year-old girl's house? Arranging to come and meet up with her and then saying we'll come back to my house, or maybe we can go back to yours. Did you mention about renting somewhere as well?
Renting?
I'm pretty sure you said about renting somewhere as well.
No, I said I am renting here room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's where you want to take her, back to your little rented room. Oh, classy, ain't you?
Feeling, yeah.
I bet you're absolutely swimming in women, ain't you? I bet you've got to beat them off with a shitty stick. Chat up lines like that. Do you try getting women your own age back to your flat?
No, I never bring anybody.
No?
No, I never done my life.
No, you've got no interest in taking like 30, 40, 50-year-old women back to your flat, no?
I don't want to take anybody. I chat.
Just 12-year-olds?
Not to. I want to take. I don't want to take anybody.
Well, why have you asked? Multiple times for her to come back to yours? Now, this weren't just a throwaway comment. You mentioned it a few times. You invited her quite a few times. You've arranged to meet her a few times. Please do not say it's a mistake.
So other thing is I never meet her. So I don't know who these girls are.
No, but you would have found out if she turned up though, wouldn't you?
No, I never been because I know this is young. That's why I never turned. I never.
So
going.
why did you even ask in the first place? Why even ask to meet her in the first place if you know that she's too young? Sorry, is that a difficult question?
Sir, please, I'm not doing, sir. Here, I did mistake. Please, release me from me.
Bore off, mate. Stop saying it's a mistake and you're sorry. Because it ain't a mistake and you ain't sorry at all. You're only sorry that you're sitting down in those dreadful sandals in the pissing down rain. You're only sorry that we pulled you out your house. That's why you didn't want to answer the door for ages, wasn't it?
No, sir.
Did you know who we was when we was knocking at the door? Did you think it might be about that kid I've been talking to on the internet?
We said knocking door?
We was knocking on your door for ages, yeah.
No, I don't know. Because it's 10 rooms there. Nobody opened the doors or anything.
No?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
So apart from you're sorry and it's a mistake, have you got anything else that you need to say?
No, I don't have anything to say. I thought it's did the mistake, wrong people.
It's not a mistake. It's calculated. No. You know what you're doing. You're doing it deliberately.
It's not accidental, is it?
No. It's a sustained period of time where you're grooming a 12-year-old, trying to meet her. Nothing like an accident, is it?
No.
Calculated sexual predator. No. This kind of offence, you can go to prison. Not saying you will, but you might. Good chance.
No, sir. I am praying for my children.
Oh, you should have thought about that before you were talking to our kids.
Too late, mate.
Are they real tears? Are they actually, are you really... Why are you worried about yourself? You should be worried about this child.
Yeah, that's honest. I know if I did mistake, I know I apologize. I did mistake. I did the wrong people, the wrong chat. I did the mistake because some online's coming, this chatting like this, then or asking money or internet to top up for me some money. Then I block it. I say like that. This happening like this. Online, there's some people coming. Oh, I want money. Can you top up for my mobile? We can chat, video chat. I say no, I don't want. I don't top up anybody. I just block. This is happening every time.
Is that so you can focus on talking to children?
Yeah, this is I did mistake. I apologize. I did mistake myself. I can't say anything. So I did mistake.
Please do talk. We want to hear your side of the story.
Yeah, I did mistake. I did the mistake because I don't want to do. Last week also somebody called me. Or we can meet can you top up money? I say no, I don't have money. I know the people. The site also in the site who chat inside. They say somebody asking money, block it. Don't give your details. Blah 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 blah. They put. I trust some people. Then some people chatting London. Then if they coming from Ghana, another country, I say no. I don't want anything like that. That's a block and delete. That's a lie. This is my bad time. I never meet or anything, but I done the wrong. That I accept that I take the blame. I did, but now I'm saying other side mostly this chatting. This is happening online. But I chat my online. I never meet anybody. Honestly, I never meet anybody. Honestly, because they asking money, or can you top up for money, or can I? If you want to come there, can you pay for money? I say no. I don't have money. Anybody. I'm not paying anybody. I never meet anybody.
Mike, you say no about a top up. You should have said no to talking to a 12-year-old little child.
Yeah, I did mistake. I did mistake. My mistake. My bad time. I mistake. That's what I'm saying.
Couldn't have put it better myself, really. That was a very long and very boring story that no one gives a shit about. However, what we are interested in is the talking to kids bit. You know, the bit where you...
Yeah, I did mistake. I talking with her. That's okay. I did. I really look like a...
He's off again.
Talk. This I did mistake. That's why I did mistake. I never do any more anything like this hereafter on the site. I did mistake. Please, I did mistake. My fault.
What you actually did was...
my fault. My
quite
fault.
a focused, calculated period of time where you groomed a child. You learnt her routines, her family patterns, what she does, where she goes, and then you started to increase the amount of,
No, I asked her the school photo. I asked for school photo. I said I want to see who is really, because that's why my focus.
Yeah.
I want to see who is real. That's somebody wrong picture, or this is somebody picture. They put somebody wrong picture, picture, something like that. In the site they say. The web chatting site, if somebody put the pictures wrong or somebody chatting wrong, you can delete it.
Like for example, if I was a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old and I came across a man who was asking, me to send inappropriate pictures in my school uniform, that sort of thing, yeah? What you're doing?
No, I can't understand, sir.
No. You are behaving badly on that website. You're grooming children. You're asking them for inappropriate pictures. You're trying to meet a 12-year-old following online sexual grooming. Very serious charge. And you can waffle on with your boring story that no one cares about all night long if you want. That's fine. I don't mind.
I asked her after 13 years. Then I asked her. I said, "You are 13 years.
12.
30. Then why you coming for the online? It's illegal. Why you put 34 years?" I asked her.
But why did you then send a picture of a penis?
I did mistake, sir. I did mistake.
Why did you then send a picture of a man ejaculating onto a girl's backside? Why would you send that to a 12-year-old?
All my focus. I thought the site. Honestly, site mentions people putting wrong pictures like that.
Yeah. Oh, you're putting wrong pictures.
No, my pictures.
They're fucking well wrong.
No, I'm saying my picture profile is proper picture. The site say your people might be put wrong pictures. Be careful like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as a way of you getting proof of her being who she actually is, you ask for things like school uniform pictures.
And also images of her breasts as well. Why would you want to see a 12-year-old girl's breasts? That's not normal.
Normal. That's my side. I want to ask the school uniform. I want to ask is actually a school girl or is a wrong picture. That's my mind. I want to double check.
Thorough nonce. You are.
But she's told you she's 12, yet, and then you ask to see pictures of her breasts.
Surely your first point of call would be something like, are you actually really 12 or are you a 34-year-old pretending? But you didn't. You asked for a school uniform picture and sent her a picture of a dick.
School picture. I asked. I want to check this is actually this school girl, or this is maybe this picture, and that picture, same picture. I want to check the photos. The picture is same.
Listen, you're a very thorough sexual predator. We agree. We're agreeing with you. You did. Like,
I did mistake, boss. This girl, I talked to Mr. Wrong. I mistake. I apologize 100%. I apologize. If I mistake, I mistake.
You just one. After you were talking about the fact that you had a big penis and stuff like that, you invited the child when you met her to come back to your house. What business would you have with a 12-year-old child in your house? I don't think that child would be very safe in your house.
Yeah, I invite. I accept. I invite.
No, you're.
Yeah, I invite to house.
Yeah.
Firstly, she sent me to meet up somewhere place. She said we meet up there and I come with you to along the house.
You said where to meet.
No, she told me to meet. I never tell. I don't know. She called me car parking. I never know. 100%. She told me.
But what you said was you can come back to my house.
No, I say this. When we meet up, she said.
She said, "Where will we go?"
And
you
go.
said, "Why don't you come back?"
Go somewhere.
You said, "Why don't we come back to my house?"
No, I know.
You did. It's in black and white. Don't lie, Mo.
Yeah, okay. Then she said, "Okay, we can."
It's
walk.
not okay.
We can
it's not
walk.
okay, Mo. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, okay.
A child that you're sexually grooming online has said, "What do you plan on doing?" You've said, "You can come back to my house."
Yeah,
Here's a picture of
then after
someone.
that, she said 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, she gave me time. 5 o'clock, I come into something car parking. I can't remember the name, car park. And I said, after that, I decided, oh, this is something wrong because 13 years old. I don't want to go. Then I text her, I can't come. My friend not well.
Yeah.
My friend not well. I have to go.
You
Then
stranded the child.
Then I say, I can't come in today. We can cancel. That's why.
Yeah, but the bit that we were talking about before you sort of went on a monologue that doesn't matter again, what we were saying was, when the child said, "Where will we go?" you said, "Come back to my house." After talking about her knickers and boobs and penises and stuff like
Fun
that.
in bed as well. That
Fun
was
in
another
bed,
thing.
yeah.
This is
And her
fun-
fussy, I think was the
Yeah,
word.
fussy. What's a fussy?
But hang on. But why would she want to come back to your house, Mo? Because you say, shall I tell you?
Yeah,
Just
she
to
said
save
to
time,
come to
because
my
I know
house.
you like a
Yeah.
chat, yeah.
House.
You say things like, I can kiss your pussy, for example. This is a 12-year-old. You say you can come back to my house, I can kiss your pussy, you can play with my cock. But why would you say that to a 12-year-old?
I can't remember. Chat.
Stop
Yes,
thinking. Just don't think up a lie. Just,
No, I'm
just
not
be
lying, sir.
honest.
I'm not
no,
lying, sir.
you definitely are. Just be honest. It was.
Then,
I
I
shouldn't have
say-
said that to someone
I
else's
said, if you
12-year-old.
come in my house, we can friendly talk. I don't.
Doesn't say anywhere.
Yeah, I
I
saw-
can't
I
see.
saw-
Oh, I don't remember reading
No.
that.
Yeah, I
said-
text, we can friendly talk.
I'd love hot kisses. I'd love to kiss your body. I'm looking for some hot fun in bed. School uniform. Then you send a picture of someone receiving oral sex. You ask if that's a good idea.
Said you can do that when you meet up as well.
Yeah, and endlessly asking the child for calls. Try and ring her all the time. It's weird behaviour. It's a 12-year-old, mate. You've got daughters the same age.
Yeah, I did mistake.
Honestly, you're a sexual predator, mate. Belong in prison, you do, my opinion.
No, sir.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. You cannot invite 12-year-olds into your grotty little bedsit.
Yeah, but I say to the we can talk friendly. Then
No.
no, I in the chat.
Listen,
No.
no. What you say, Mo, is you say very specific things that you want to do with the child sexually. That's what you say. You might say we can talk friendly. Those words might be in the chat somewhere, but the bit that we're concerned with is all the penis pictures, the sex videos. So, how many other children are you talking to?
No children.
How many?
No, I'm not talking in children.
So why have you started now?
That is my bad time. I checked the 34 years. That's why she turned 13 years. But I keep
12.
Keep 12 years. I keep talking. That's I did the mistake.
The child says her age about 5 or 6 times.
Yes, she said
You-
13, 14. I said,
She says 12, still 12.
Yeah.
And you mentioned her parents and school and stuff, so
yeah, I asked
you
her.
acknowledge her age, so you can get in trouble, you block the child. You know you're in the wrong, you know you shouldn't be doing it, right? So
Yeah.
stop pretending that you think she's older, because, it's not going to work.
You asked for selfies of her while she's at school as well, and you even said, why don't you get one of your friends to take a picture of you on like your lunch
Yeah,
break?
I asked. Because I want to know everything, sir. She's a child.
No, you want to know too much.
They said, no, I thought this is a child or somebody. Then I mostly avoid to the chatting. That's why I asked her for that. Then she never sent it picture, school picture or anything. She never sent. Then I thought this something, maybe somebody chatting with me, this on the wrong profile. That's why I'm thinking, sir. Anyway, I did mistake. She said 13 years, but I keep chatting with her. That's I did mistake. Because I say I did, because she's.
What do you think should happen? What would be your punishment? What do you think we should do?
Who, me?
Yeah, if it was up to you, what should your punishment be for this?
I don't know, sir.
Public flogging.
Have a think. What do you think?
I don't know what punishment I know. I say I done. I chat with her, everything, but I'm chatting with her. But I am very suspicious it's a wrong picture, or actually I know the picture is 13 years. She keep telling 12 years. First like that, but I thought this is maybe something. Why this 12 years girl chatting with me? Maybe something she asking money, or later on, mostly online they asking money. Then something like that. I keep waiting for maybe she asking money to top up, or can you pay me to come to your place, or like that. Never ask anything. Mostly ask. That's why I keep chatting.
But you said that quite a lot of people ask you for money,
Yeah,
and as soon as you realise that they're going to be asking you for money and things like that, you just block them, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you
But
didn't
she
block
never
this
asked
one,
money.
even though she never asked for money.
No, never ask money. No. Ask
Everyone else, you block them. If someone's 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, and there's a suspicion that you think they're going to ask for money, you said that you block them straight away.
Yeah, but I.
But you never blocked this one.
Yeah, I block after that. After that, I block. This is is.
After you didn't turn up to meet her, after you left her stranded,
Yeah, I
arranged to meet her and you didn't turn up.
I decided to not to go to the meetup.
Because you knew she was a child.
Yeah, child, because I know this. I did wrong.
Yeah.
I did wrong. That's why I stopped. I not
So
to
it
go.
just sounded like you were coming up with another crap excuse. So just,
No, I did
sexual
mistake.
predator, Mo. That's what you are.
But I never done anything, sir.
Well, you have now.
Another mistake. Isn't it?
Yeah,
I never
big
meet.
one.
Or I never meet or anything.
Pornographic pictures sent to any child is more than not a mistake. It's not a mistake, is it?
But
There's
she's
intent in it, Mo.
Yeah, I understand, sir. Because online the people putting, not saying about this girl. Mostly people putting wrong picture and chatting like that. This I did mistake. I did the mistake. So I apologize.
I know where you're coming from. There's a lot of weirdos on the internet, isn't there? A lot of weirdos on the internet, isn't there?
Internet is a lot of wrong.
A lot of wrong people, a lot of
Wrong
weirdos,
people,
yeah.
wrong
Yeah, I'm looking at one of them now. You're one of those weirdos on the internet.
You're a very dangerous man, you are.
I never meet.
Very dangerous man.
I never meet anybody.
No,
Forget
but-
that, you're just a dangerous man.
The things that you were saying about if you was to meet her, even though you didn't meet her, saying things like sending her a picture of someone receiving oral sex, yeah? A man with his penis in a woman's mouth, and you wrote the words to her, shall we do this when we meet?
I can't remember honestly.
Luckily we can.
Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, sends a blowjob picture and then quote, "We can do this when we meet up." Your words. And then you hounded her for a load of pictures afterwards. And then you actually got a little bit shitty when she didn't send you any pictures. Got a bit aggy, didn't you? You got the ump a bit.
No, she's not sent any picture for me.
No, and you got the ump about that. Because you said it in the chat a few times.
What's the I can't understand.
You got the ump, you got RC. It pissed you off that she didn't send pictures.
I did mistake, sir.
Yeah, I know. You keep saying that. It was boring the first 15 times you said it. I'm staying up for a bit because I'm getting pins and needles. Christ knows how your arse feels sitting on that wet floor.
I'm not doing any more, sir, because I did.
I should hope you ain't.
Please. Give me a chance, sir. I know it, and I apologize.
I don't know.
I apologize, sir. Please. I apologize.
Are you going to change your ways? If,
Yeah,
if we give you another chance, you're going to change your ways. You're never going to do this again.
No, never good. Never
Last time, is it?
Last time.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I never going for this anything.
It's not down to me.
No, give me one more chance. I never going for any more this kind of things, sir.
It's not me you need to beg to. I can't make that decision.
I never going to get.
Nah, it's him you need to beg to. It's his choice whether we forgive you or not.
Yeah, because I never go and leave this kind of. I stop this kind of chatting or anything hereafter. My life, I stop these things. Please apologize for me, please.
What do you reckon, Tom?
I reckon we'll let the police decide on that.
Oh.
Please, I never do it hereafter. Please give me a chance, sir. All the chat,
No.
I never going to do anybody with chat this kind. Anybody thinks no chat anymore. Please apologize for me.
Nick's already told you. I've told you as well. The police have already been called. Yeah, they're on their way. Hopefully they won't be here too much longer because I'm getting bored of being in your company more than anything. Or winding me right up. But the police will be here as soon as they can.
Please.
Yeah, you'll be arrested. You'll have a chance to change out them wet clothes when you get there. And lay down on a mattress that's probably thinner than that jacket you're sitting on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, when they interview you, all this evidence is all going to be laid out on a table. In the cold light of day, you're going to have to answer for why you've been doing all this. And you saying, it's my mistake and I'm sorry, isn't an answer. You need to give reasons why you've done it.
Please, I know hereafter I know not chat anybody with.
Yeah. Stop saying please, though. I'll tell you what, please Mo, yeah? I'll ask you something, yeah?
Honestly, I chat for the fun.
Oh, mate,
Make a
seriously.
Oh dear.
You do this for fun? What's fun?
Passing time.
What is fun about sending pornographic pictures and videos to 12-year-old girls? What's fun about telling them what you want to do to them in bed? What's fun about trying to get them back to your grotty little bedsit?
See, I did a mistake.
None of this stuff is fun.
I did a mistake.
There's hundreds of other things you can do for fun.
Please, I never.
You can go to the gym. You can have a walk. Yeah. Get some friends your own age on the internet. There's hundreds of things you can do.
You can buy some new sandals as well. That's fun.
I never chat anybody here afterwards, sir, please. I never chat here after anybody. Sir,
Right, would you say you've got a sexual attraction to young girls?
I did mistake.
Oh, God. Really? Can you answer the question? I'll ask again. The question was, would you say you've got an attraction to small girls? Young girls? Teenagers? Pre-teens? Would you say you're attracted to them?
I did mistake.
Oh my
No,
God.
I
I've
know
asked you the same question twice and you've given me the same thing.
apologize, sir.
Why are you talking to Tony? He ain't asked you a question, I am. Would you say you're attracted
Yeah, I say to
to young girls?
I write down.
What?
I be chatting write down, but I don't know.
Yeah, are you doing it because that's the sort of people you're attracted to? Come on, now's the time to tell the truth.
Yeah, but I did a mistake.
Yeah, I know you said that.
I'm not deeply thinking about this thing, this much danger or anything. I just chatting. I was beginning on the side, there's a wrong age, they put eye catch for the wrong age. Then she told me, but I am 13, but I thought I keep asking.
Yeah, what an interesting answer to a question that no one asked you. The question was, would you say you're attracted to people under the age of 16? Is that why you do it? You're attracted to 12, 13-year-old girls, aren't you? It's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Yes, you are attracted to these people, yeah?
I never meet anybody 13 years.
I didn't ask you if you've met them. I'm asking you the question, would you say you're attracted to these people?
I don't know what to say.
Well, if the answer's no, then you just say, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Well, why didn't you just say that then? Why have you got to think about it? Why are you going around the houses? No? There's a big old folder here that's full up with stuff that says that you are attracted to young girls.
I'm not.
Really?
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Why are you sending pictures like that to them, to like little girls, if you're not attracted to them? Do you talk to men on the internet?
No.
Do you ever send like boys, men? No. Do you ever like send any pictures or images or anything like that to boys or men?
No.
Why not?
I'm not chatting with my men or anything.
No. Why don't you chat to men?
No, I not chat with men.
Why?
Now in the dating site, I'm the only woman.
Yeah, but why? Why do you only chat to women and kids? Why don't you chat to any men?
I'm not interested.
You're not interested in men? No. So you don't message men because you're not interested in men?
No, I'm not.
That's interesting.
I'm not messaging.
Because you message kids, but you're not interested in kids?
I'm not interested.
Well, you are interested because you're not interested in men, so you don't talk to them. But you are interested in kids, and you try and get them back to your flat. That's in black and white. That's all printed here in front of me. I've showed you some of that, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have to show you more of it? Do I have to jog your memory? No. So you're sending this sort of stuff to 12-year-old kids because you found her attractive? Yeah? Yeah?
Not that kind of thing, but... Hereafter I'm not doing so, please. Apologize for me, please.
Apologise for you? Who am I going to apologise to?
I'm never going to do any... I never go any site hereafter. I stopped chatting any site.
I should hope so. Hopefully the police put a ban on it so you're not allowed to do it anymore.
I deleted all the site.
Are you aware of things like the sex offenders register?
No.
It basically means you have to go and sign your name and you're confirming that you're a sex offender, which is what you are. You know, you're not convicted yet, but you will be soon, hopefully. Yeah, and you'll have to go and sign that. And everyone will know what you are, and everyone will know what you've done. You'll have to tell your work what you've done. How do you think that's going to go down? Oh, yeah. Oh no. Gets worse, doesn't it? What a day, eh?
And the people you live with.
Sorry?
The people you live with, they're going to know.
Yeah, I apologize.
Everyone's going to know what you've been doing.
Everyone within a 10-mile radius of this place is going to know what you've done. People don't like people like you. News of people like you, it spreads like wildfire.
Be in the local paper.
Oh, yeah.
All the local websites.
No, I'm not going to this site anymore, sir.
No, don't worry about the sites you're going on. We're talking about like the internet in general. Everyone's going to know who you are. What do you think your work's going to say when they find out what happened? Are you meant to be in work tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
No, you're not going to be there, are you? And they're going to ask questions. They're going to ask why you wasn't in work, and you're going to have to tell them that you've been arrested because you've been grooming children. You've been sexually communicating with kids on the internet, and you've been caught. And you've got to tell your work that. What do you think they're going to say?
There's no job.
No job?
They may be sacked for me.
I should think so. I hope so.
So please.
I know I would. There's no pleas about it. I'm not going to pull any strings for you. I ain't doing you a favour. People that live in the house with you, have any of them got kids?
No.
No?
Or
Thank God for that.
I wouldn't want to live in a house with you.
I wouldn't want to live on the same street as you. It's bad enough I live half hour away from here.
I'm not doing any this site anymore. Please.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
No, I'm going to stop this.
Yeah, good. Well done.
I don't want to do any online dating or anything.
Do you understand the level of damage this does to a child? Sending them.
I don't know about this story.
Have a think. Do you know the level of damage this can do to a child? It can stay with them for the rest of their lives. Is that acceptable?
No.
It's almost like you proper inconvenienced his day when you gave him that devastating bit of news.
Sorry about that. Old bean.
Nick's nonsense chair has become quite famous on some of our stings. It's like Nick's just going to get a chair. Yeah. Not for you. No, you can stay on the floor where you belong.
In the wet.
You're starting to regret the things that you've done. Hello? All right. You're starting to regret the things that you've done. Yeah? Where'd you go from here then, do you reckon? You know, if you end up losing your job, what's next for you? Because when you go to get another job, you've got to let them know that you've been arrested for this sort of thing, so... Yeah, I know. Big old sigh that is. Your family, are they in Sri Lanka or are they...
Sri Lanka.
They're not in the UK, no?
No.
So are they relying on you to send money back to them?
Yeah, they're depending on me.
They depend on you.
Yeah.
It's devastating for so many people then, isn't it? You're ruining kids' lives, you're ruining your own kids' lives.
Oh. Massive shout out to Layla, well done. Good job, hun. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a long wait tonight. They're very, very busy. So do you send money home?
Yes, sir.
So they're all going to suffer, aren't they? Can't work in a restaurant where there might be children If you're convicted of this, be on the sex offenders register, probably. Sexual harm prevention order. Can't have people like you in restaurants. But yeah, massive shout out to Layla and all the rest of the team that found you. You been in trouble with the police for anything else?
No,
Nothing at all?
nothing at all.
What about back in Sri Lanka? Been in trouble with the police in Sri Lanka?
No.
No. Might need your battery pack in a bit, I guess.
Got it on there.
Have you? I don't really need
About
it.
60 odd, isn't it?
I haven't checked. I don't know how to check it. Oh yeah, we're alright.
I've got it anyway.
So when you blocked the child, when you arranged to meet her, and you didn't turn up, you blocked her. Did you think you might get in trouble?
Yeah.
You was worried someone might come to your house and speak to you. Should have thought about that before you sent videos of people ejaculating onto people. Who's that? No,
Taxi.
not our one, no, unfortunately. Yeah.
You ever been arrested before?
No, just said no.
Never been caught then, have you?
No.
Where's your phone?
Careful.
Leave it there. Did you delete anything from the phone? The chats with this child?
No, I don't have anything in this child now.
You've deleted it?
Yeah, because I know this is I did wrong. I just deleted everything.
You've deleted it all?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you delete it?
Last I think Sunday.
After you didn't meet up, after you didn't turn up to meet her, you deleted it?
I decided this. I did the mistake. I think wrong person. I checked and I deleted everything.
Yeah. So you knew you knew it was wrong. Did you know it was illegal?
I thought this illegal thing I done is a problem for me. Then I deleted. I decided.
How long have you been married?
I'm married nearly 16 years.
What's your wife going to say when she finds out?
I don't know.
Hmm?
These are not good for my family or everything.
What sort of visa do you have? Work visa?
Yeah.
This is what you have to think about. You have to think about these things before you target children online, because you're feeling hard done by. You're trying to make people feel sorry for you. But I've read your chat. You're very calculated online sexual predator. You're focused on this child. The way you've behaved is really, really quite bad. You're lucky that we've come and been polite to you, because if that was my daughter, understandably, I'd be quite upset, wouldn't I? Be quite angry. Your daughter's 14.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be happy, would you?
Yeah, I'm not happy. That's why I decided this is if I'm thinking this is I chatting with I have my children. This is I did the wrong things. Anyway, I done. Then after that, I decided this is all the things I done wrong.
Did that first time.
I done all the things wrong, this mistake, and then that's why I'm not going to meet her or anything. I block her, everything I done.
Yeah. Problem is the charges that you've got there. They're quite serious. Sexual communication with a child, inciting a child to watch a sex act, trying to facilitate a child meet, following online sexual grooming, requesting indecent images from the child. You know, they're quite serious. You will go to court, to Crown Court, big one, definitely.
No, I'm not going any after here after this chatting or anything. That's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
you're going to go to the police station, and tonight you sleep there. Tomorrow, they might let you out. They might bail you, or they might decide that there's enough evidence there to remand you, which means that you'll get sent straight to prison, and you'll stay there until you go to court. Which could be 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. You might go straight to prison on remand. We see that a lot, especially with a 12-year-old. It's a pre-teen. It's more serious. You know, when you're asking for pictures of a sexual nature with the context of school uniform, it's not good. What would you have done if she did send you pictures with her boobs out in her school uniform, or...
No, I deleted the CD.
No, what would you do if she did? If she sent you the pictures you asked for, what would you do with the pictures?
After if she sent it, after that I deleted.
Well, why would you ask for them then? Huh? Why ask in the first place? I know the answer. Why do you think? If you're just going to delete them, why would you ask for them? Mo, answer the question. Why?
I just asked.
Hmm?
I want to know who are these ones. This is a real age people, or that's why I asked. This is a real age, or the people lying to me, or that's why I asked.
Yeah. What you did was you said, look, you know, here's my penis. Look, it's hard. Sent a picture of your penis, and then said, why don't you send me some pictures of you in your school uniform? You're targeting this child, Mo, for, you know, in a sexual context, whilst you're masturbating, probably. That's not a nice thing to do to a 12-year-old. But yeah, big well done to Layla.
I'm not going any site here after. I'm not going any site here after this.
Okay. You're not going to be an online predator anymore?
No, I don't.
You're retiring?
No,
Oh, yeah.
stop
Throw the
that.
towel in. Had enough. Well, you racked up a good few charges for your first attempt. You know, you've given it a good go. I mean, anyone reading that would think that you're quite a prolific sexual predator. You know.
Almost like you've done it before.
Yeah. Very much so. But you're gonna no more apps. No.
No, I don't want to know.
No. You can speak to whoever you want to speak to. Adults. I don't care. Do what you want. Couldn't care less. But you can't talk to 12-year-olds. You know, and send them pictures of private parts. Talk about underwear, boobs, videos of men ejaculating onto women.
Buses.
Yeah, got to leave them fussies alone. Can't be asking for pictures of someone's fuss. It's against the law. It's a shame, you know, because lots of people come to the UK, you know, they work very hard, they get a visa, they work hard, you know, they become part of life, they do very well, you know, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm working very hard. I family for family. I am also working very hard every day, cleaning job. That's one. Then
Cleaning.
yeah, then I'm working for children's and school study.
You're doing what?
I do for my children for study. They have good education and everything.
Yeah. But some people come to the UK on a work visa, and you know they get bored or whatever, and then they think it's okay to predate on our children sexually. I don't think so. We don't think so. We think it's unacceptable. What are you doing?
Okay.
Is there a problem? Yeah, some people, you know, they.
I work hard for my children, my family, my mum and dad, and everything depending on me.
You've just let them all down, haven't you?
Huh?
That's a silly mistake.
Would you describe it as a silly mistake?
Nobody seems to.
Yeah.
That's what he seems to be saying.
I would say this is a big mistake. It's one of the worst crimes you can commit. You know, offences of a sexual nature towards what you perceive to be a child. Serious, that is. Crown Court. You can't work in places where there might be kids.
Do you have families and kids go to where you're working?
My family, children not here.
No. Not your family, not your kids, but other people's. Where you work, the families go there, little kids go there.
Do children go to the restaurant you work in?
No.
Was never any kids there?
It's all working place.
Yeah.
Where you work, do families go to eat?
Oh yeah, people, children coming to eat.
And what do you do in the restaurant? You're a chef, you're a waiter?
No, I'm the cleaner.
In the restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay. Whilst people are in there?
Yeah, I'm not facing. I'm outside cleaning. I'm not coming to the restaurant inside. Outside.
Well, you clean outside a
The
restaurant?
kitchen.
Okay.
I'm not coming on the front.
Sounds to me like your family are going to be very disappointed. My family would be if I, you know, if I had that charge sheet.
Is that the only job you've got? Just one job?
One job.
You know, you're going to have to call them. If they decide to remand you, which means you go straight from the police station to prison while you wait to go to court, the period of time, if they keep you in prison, you'll have to call your family from prison and say, I'm in jail. I've been remanded. Talking sexually to a 12-year-old online. Forcing her to watch pornographic videos, images. Asking to meet her, trying to get her around your house. Talking about her underwear, her boobs. Honestly, bad news.
Instead of sending money back home, you're going to be asking them for money.
Yeah, they're going to have to send you money. How will they cope if you have to go? If you go to prison, how will they survive? How will they cope?
No option.
Huh?
No option. They don't have help to anybody.
So you should have thought about that, shouldn't you? You should think to myself, I'm not going to break the law because there are consequences. You feel very hard done by for you. I feel hard done by for all the children who get assaulted, groomed, misled by absolute arseholes online. I care about them. I don't care about you. Couldn't care less. I'm not going to think about you once. I'll go home to my family and I won't think about you once. You people don't deserve to walk amongst us. Lowest of the low. Children are to be looked after. It's Christmas soon. Kids are excited. Innocent children. They do not want to see videos of men ejaculating on women. They don't want to be invited around a sexual predator's house following online sexual grooming. That's what you want to do to them, because you're not a nice person. If it was down to me, you'd go to prison straight away. No.
Give me a chance, sir.
Huh?
I'm not doing anything here after this kind of online chatting.
Give you a chance?
I'm not doing any
Okay.
chat.
Why? Why should I give you a chance? Why?
I did a mistake this.
But why should we give you a chance? No? Why?
No, I did a mistake. This is I never do any online dating or anything.
This isn't online dating, you absolute muppet. This is online sexual grooming of minors, pre-teens. Why should we forgive that? Because you do it again, you will.
I'm not doing
Yeah, you will.
No, I'm not doing anything.
If we let you go back into that house,
No,
you'd start doing it again.
No, promise. I promise.
How do I know?
You can.
Convince me. Now's your opportunity to convince me.
I never do. I promise. I deleted all the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did delete all the app.
Yeah.
I tell them to the, or I don't know. I tell to the 3 networks to block my all the dating thing, everything.
Yeah.
I don't want to go any sexual thing or any porno, anything. I
Yeah.
stop.
So it's the app's fault, not your behaviour. Sexual predators always find a way. So you could block apps, you know, do this, but you've still got a sexual interest in children because you're asking for pictures, inappropriate pictures in a school uniform, you know. You know your behaviour's wrong because you've been hiding this week, haven't you? You've known we're coming. You've known people are looking for you, haven't you?
I don't know.
Haven't you? You felt it, yeah? You knew what you were doing was wrong. When you didn't turn up and you cancelled the meet that you arranged, you knew there was going to be consequences to that because it's a 12-year-old. Oh, back's killing me.
Or did you think you'd got away with it?
Sorry?
Did you think you'd got away with it? Like no one was going to catch you?
No, I thought this I did wrong. Yeah, I don't want to go anymore. This is to meet her because this is the illegal thing I done. Anyway, it's honestly it's gone, done. So I don't want to do anything. That's why they blocked and everything deleted.
Was you worried that someone would find you?
Yeah, I worried this is I did wrong. Someone find me. This is a problem for me. That's why I deleted and everything. I blocked it. I don't want to carry on anything.
Bit late for that though, wasn't it?
How many times have you done that before?
What do you mean?
How many times have you done this before and then blocked them, moved on to the next one?
No, I never move to the next one. Never move for next one.
I think I did tell you already, but even if you've deleted things from your phone, the police will still see it. just because you've deleted it off your phone, yeah, well, it still exists somewhere, and the police will find it. So you need to be truthful. You need to be honest. Now, you keep on asking us to give you an opportunity, give you a chance. We are giving you a chance. We're giving you a chance to tell the truth.
I tell truth, sir. I tell all the truth.
Not really.
Yeah. Maybe about 15% of it's been the truth.
True, I tell the truth, sir.
What you've been doing is feeling sorry for yourself and making excuses. You've not listened to what we're saying. You've not taken ownership and responsibility for what you've done. You're just looking for the way out. You're trying to bamboozle us with excuses. What you need to do is have a real think about your behaviour online and work out a way that you're not going to do this again. Because this isn't someone on a dating site who's just come across someone. That's not behaviour that you've been doing. You've been targeting a pre-teen over a period of time, grooming them to get what you want from them. You can try and make it sound however you want, I don't care, because I know the police are going to read that. They're going to see what I see, which is a bad online sexual predator. And you're going to get arrested, and you're going to have to go to court. And you're going to have to justify your actions, why you think it's okay to do that. Because at the moment, you just feel sorry for you. In the situation you're in. Not what all these other kids are in. That's why we do this. Detract attention away from real children. Just feel sorry for yourself. That's all you are. I don't feel sorry for you at all. Honestly, I couldn't care less. I've seen it 100 times.
I did mistake. I accept I did mistake. I never do anything, any online dating or any chat with young people or anything. I never do hereafter.
Hope so. Hopefully, because you're in prison. You won't be allowed to. You won't be allowed to have a phone.
You shouldn't even be online dating anyway, even women. You've got a wife back in Sri Lanka that's relying on you to support her financially. And instead, you're trying to take women out and wine and dine them instead. That's money you should be sending home to your family. You know, you say you're the only one that can provide for your kids and for your missus and for your mum and dad. You come over to this country and you're wasting your money trying to take women out. I mean, and kids as well, that's evident. But you can't sit there and take the moral high ground with me when the whole time you ain't a family man, you ain't a decent bloke. You're coming over here and earning a couple of quid and trying to take other people out when you should be sending that money home to your family. What sort of bloke are you? You going to tell your wife what you've been doing? You are? You going to be honest with her? No? Yeah? No.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to be honest with your wife?
Yeah, I am honest.
You are?
Are you going back to Sri Lanka on holiday? You're going to return?
Yeah.
When?
Next Ramadan,
When's that?
March.
March? Not anymore? Hopefully, if the police do their job right, if you are bailed, so you can leave, they'll take your passport, you won't be allowed to travel, can't leave the country. You might not come back. You know, got to be processed now. You have. We're not putting up for it anymore, Mo. We've had enough. We've had enough of people like you. If it was one day, maybe you could say, oh, I didn't know her age, blah, blah, blah. I was drunk, whatever.
That might be a mistake.
Yeah, that could be a mistake. This isn't. Many days, weeks. It's calculated. It's deliberate. Focused. You're in a lot of trouble. Nobody likes sexual predators of children. No one. Other than people that have got sexual interest in kids. And I couldn't care less what they think. It's a special place in hell for people that mess around with kids, mate.
Do you know what people in prison do to people like you? Do you know?
Guess, take a guess.
What do you think? Do you think they like them, or do you think they don't like them?
Cool.
People like you that have been convicted of crimes of a sexual nature towards kids.
Don't like.
Do you think they get a good reception or a bad one?
Bad one.
Yeah. So answer his question. What do you think? What do you think they think of people like you?
You're not going to be on their Christmas card list, are you? No.
You're hiding in that little room like a little rat. Not answering the door. You knew.
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, you knew.
No, because sometimes people come and knock, no one opened the door because postman even they left outside the parcel or anything, then no one opened because different people living.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, that's why you hid in there with all the lights turned off.
Yeah. Sat there in the dark for a bit. You knew. You've known for days.
Sorry?
You've known for days. Homing in on you.
What's the time? I'll give it 10 minutes.
Was you having a good day till we turned up? Was your day going alright?
Yeah.
Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been at work?
Yeah.
We're not going to sweep this under the carpet. We want you to clean up your act.
Need some Halloween puns, don't we?
Yeah. Halloween cleaning based puns.
You've reached a dead end. I'll start it off.
Good.
I think I'm out.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't think of many, mate.
I'm curious as to why they only let him clean the outside of a restaurant. Wonder why they don't let you inside.
Does anyone in the house that you share, do they know you talk to kids?
No.
Huh?
No.
I can't hear.
No.
You didn't tell them.
No. We're not talking each other. These are different people. Nobody. Not much friendly. Anybody.
No, you don't talk to them.
No.
What do you think they would say if you walked in there with that 12-year-old child? What would they say if you open the door? Hi, Mo. They'd be like, who's that? What were you going to say? What excuse? Because you thought about it. What were you going to say?
Was the children?
If you brought the child, the 12-year-old, to your room, what would you say? What excuse, what reason would you give them to have a 12-year-old in your room? What would you say?
Why this young girl?
Yeah, what would you say?
I said, that's a friend.
But they're going to say to you, Mo, you're 50. This is a 12-year-old in your bedroom. They're not going to believe you, are they? What were you going to say? It's not good, is it? Not good.
Honestly, I thought this picture is a fake picture. On the dating side, she lying to me to 13 years all the time. This is where on the side she put 34 years.
No, she told you her age.
Yeah, she told her she 13. I said why? I thought she lying to me because on the side said 34. I said how you joined for 34 years, 13 years was on the side. Why you lying?
Children do things they're not meant to. They go on websites they're not meant to. Smoke cigarettes. They do things they're not meant to. It's your job as an adult man to look after kids. Yeah? If you thought she was 34, why were you asking about her mum and school and homework if she's got boobs? Why would you ask that to an adult? You didn't. You had a sexual interest in that child. That's why you forced her to look at, you know, pornographic images, videos. You're wrong 'un. Honestly, Mo, you can feel sorry for yourself if you want. No one cares. Because we've read it. Every single word is in that book. From where you reached out and said, "Hi, I'm Mo." She said, "Oh, my name's such and such. I'm 12, nearly 13, whatever." Lloyd touched on it earlier, didn't he? Like, trying to find out all the threats. If there's any men, brothers. You're wrong 'un.
You two have got younger knees than me.
I can't.
Making my knees ache as much as you get.
I broke my ankle a little while ago, didn't I? So I can't stand on it for too long.
So you've never been arrested?
No, I never.
Not even in Sri Lanka? Never got never been in trouble in Sri Lanka?
No trouble, nothing.
What do you think your next job will be?
I don't know, sir. I'm doing this as a part-time, the cleaning job, some people like that.
Community service, I reckon.
Don't pay very well though. You won't be sending much money home doing community service.
Can't work near kids. You might not be allowed a phone. Someone will have to come round and check your phone, see what you're up to. You in them flip-flops who you've been messaging. People you live with, when they find out, what are they going to say?
They're not going to want to share the same house as you, are they? answer to that.
Well, if I lived there, I'd be having a word with the landlord. I'd get rid of Mo. I don't want to live with him.
I'd have your stuff out the front already.
They might revoke your visa. Then what would you do?
Sorry.
If they took your visa, said no work visa, what would you do? You'd have to go back to Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
What would you do back there?
I need to find out some job there.
Would it be good or bad?
Bad, no good.
Be good for us because you wouldn't be here talking to our kids.
One down.
I guess your wife would probably divorce you. You know, being a sexual predator and that's not a good look, is it? Kids are not going to want to talk to you. They'll be embarrassed because all their friends will find out. Oh yeah, you know, Mo went to England, blah blah blah. Became a sexual predator. Asked little girls if they wanted to go back to his grotty bedsit in Southend. Play with his penis and that. Weird. Earth would you say that to a 12-year-old? How dare you? I'm just going to have a wander up there, see if there's any open action. No. Don't really need this now.
Nah.
How long is she on? There's no point in staying there.
No, mate. Well, mate. Thank you.
You behave yourself. Okay?
He meant that as well. I can tell he meant that. That was a really sincere sorry.
I'm not going to any more this side. Please leave to me.
Pointless.
Yeah, you know, you're wasting your breath. Once you've been arrested, you know, they might let you out. And you might not go back on them apps tomorrow. It might not be next week. But at some point, you'll do it again. Because you can't help yourself.
No, I'm not doing
You can't resist the temptation. The urge is too strong. The proof is in that folder. You couldn't stay away from that kid. Hounding her for messages all the time. So it wouldn't be long and you'd be back on the apps again. You can say that you wouldn't.
No, I know.
Yeah, you can say that all you want. I'm not going to believe you. Because everyone that sits in front of me always says I'll never do this again. Every single one of them. And you know what? I've seen the same person more than once before. We had a guy a little while ago, sat there for 4 hours and said to me, I'll never do this again. No, never do this again. 6 weeks later, we was going to see him again because he'd still done it.
See me, trust me, I never do anymore.
I'm not going to trust you. You're the last person I'm going to trust.
I never do.
How can I trust you?
You can check my mobile.
I'm not going to check it. The police are going to check it. Yeah, I'm not going to trust anything you say because you're a deviant. I gave you so many opportunities when we first got here to tell the truth, and you lied to my face.
I don't understand. I'm not lying, sir. I'm not lying.
Well, maybe you are, maybe you're not, but either way, I'm not going to believe anything you say.
I'm not lying.
You're just going to tell me the things that you think I want to hear.
I'm not lying.
But you saying, oh, I'm never going to do this again, that's not what I want to hear. Because I just know it's absolute bollocks.
That's what I told him. I'm never going to do anymore.
Hopefully you won't do it anymore because you'll be in prison. Hopefully. Whee. Here we go. Police are here. Yep. We're just going to have a quick chat with the police. We'll show them all the evidence that we've got, and I reckon in about 3-4 minutes' time, you'll be getting chucked in the back of a police car and getting nicked. Just remember, Mo, really, really important that you tell the truth now. Yeah? Whether you've lied to us or whether you told us the truth, that's irrelevant now. Don't care. But these guys here, you can't lie to them. You need to tell the truth. Because if they find out you're lying, it's going to be a lot worse for you. If you've got anything else on that phone, you need to let them know.
I don't have anything.
Have you got any other devices in your house? Tablets, laptops,
No.
iPad? No? Anything else that goes on the internet?
No. Only from my phone.
Only your phone?
Yeah.
And that's the only phone you've got?
Yeah.
How many phone numbers have you got?
2 numbers.
You've got 2 numbers,
Yeah.
so you've got another SIM card?
Yeah, that's why I keep for direct line for Sri Lanka.
Show these guys the...
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate, I'll take that. Thank you. Hello. Cheers. Hello.
Hello, mate. It's 2 SIM cards, 1 phone.
Okay. We've actually had Pollitt reach out.
Okay.
They rang me about an hour ago, so we've forwarded the evidence over electronically to those guys. So we'll update our MG11s and get that sent over as well.
How long have you guys been here?
2 hours 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's not too bad. We were in Southend last week and it was 8 minutes, so your average isn't bad.
Somewhere in between, yeah.
Yeah.
A bit ridiculous, to say the least.
This one's all, all statements are done, everything's there, so quick one. He says his phone's on him.
Thank you.
Are both SIM cards, Mo, with you, or is there another SIM card in the house?
No, all in the same phone, dual SIM phone.
Okay. And any other devices in that house?
No, nothing.
Laptop, tablet?
No.
You're still in your t-shirt.
Yeah, I know,
It's got to be a jumper soon.
Yeah, near enough.
It's always a competition who can wear a t-shirt the longest. See some lads, it's -5 in a t-shirt.
It's this stuff here, so hot. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the vests and etc.
He go to Chelmsford or Southend?
What's that, sorry?
Will he go to Chelmsford or South?
Not sure. I'd imagine probably Southend.
You okay, Mo? It is Mo, isn't it? Yeah, you okay? Yeah.
Going to do one quickly. Station. Few.
No pre-prepared one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll walk this away so you can't hear his personal information. Massive well done to Layla. Really well done. Big shout out to our researchers and the rest of the team. Done a really good job finding him. Oh, then arresting him.
Something which may try and call. If you do say may be given evidence, the reason for your arrest is for a prompt offence investigation by means of question, which means I need to interview you. Yeah, and it's also to protect vulnerable persons, which is because we believe you've been in contact with a child. We need to protect them, and the only way we can do that is by having you in our custody, and then looking at like maybe putting conditions in place to prevent that. I'm going to place you in handcuffs just because I don't know you. What's your name, mate?
Massive shout out to Southend Police.
Top one in. And bottom one. Have you got anything on you that could harm me or yourself? What have you got on you?
Mobile.
A mobile. Have you got anything else on you?
No.
Right, okay. Where's your mobile phone? Stand up, please. My colleague said search you.
Where else is the phone, sorry?
Well, dead ass.
Did give him my jacket though.
It's a shame you're going to have to burn it now.
Yeah. I was thinking to myself, I really wish I was wearing that jacket the nonce is sitting
Have
on.
you guys got his phone?
No?
Maybe in your room. Here we go. So you got two pairs of joggers
Oh,
on?
you got two trousers on?
Inside pocket maybe.
Alright. It's what my colleague was at. We've got another pair. Just pull the first pair down. We're going to pop something out. We go to unlock it.
Yeah. Oh, we've unlocked.
We've unlocked it.
What's your... Have you got a pin on the phone?
Yeah.
What is the phone?
752.
752.
Neptune 3 5.
Double check
We
the
code
work,
switch,
so...
I've seen the phone. Have we give you the unlock code for it? Is that 7530?
7523, yeah?
What's the password?
752.
The password is 7523. That's seized now by myself. 7523.
You got anything else on you? Just going to prick me or poke me or anything new?
I was starting to think we might be in for a long wait. I couldn't believe it. What time?
Do you need any medication
Yeah,
tonight?
it's good. Sometimes it's just worth hanging on for.
We've done a couple of
When we
Yeah,
the block.
I just when I see the bloke go in there, he was so sketchy.
That's in your home address.
I was like, "Do you know this bloke?" You went, "No." I was like, "Absolute liar."
Just the typical down and out.
Yeah.
I just know nothing goes.
No, exactly. I was like, That's obviously a lie, mate. Yeah. No, I don't want to get involved. Look, yeah, mate, across the road, or what's your name? But no, yeah, it's Mo.
What straight away?
Do you want me to ring him? Yeah. Out you come, Mo.
Yeah, Mo, you indoors? Yeah.
Yeah, massive well done to Layla. Smashed it out of the park. Well done to the rest of the team. Big shout out to Southend Police. Been busy tonight. Obviously, it's Halloween. It's not the best night to come out, but it's the only night we could do it this week. So, oh, that's mine, mate. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
I looked at the badge, I thought surely not.
Yeah, it's an old one. Yeah, big shout out to Southend Police. Been busy tonight, obviously. Could have been worse.
Police suspecting your communication through WhatsApp.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. I'll walk this off. Right, so that is Mo. Off he goes. Yeah, once again, massive well done, Layla. Really bad predator. Talking to a 12-year-old pre-teen. Tried to meet the child, wanted to go have her around his house. Sent loads of pictures, videos, you know, normal stuff. We don't like to see it. He's been nicked. Kids' devices. We're all going to go home. Take care. Thanks for watching, everyone that stayed in. Alright, take care.